Hey everybody, I'm in the office today on December 1st in here with my buddy Scooby. Hi Scooby, say hi. Okay, and I know I'm running behind on these market reports, so let's get into the data here and go through what we need to talk about for our market update. And let me just please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. It really helps our videos and our channel get found and help other people here. Okay, so my name is Clifton Parker, and I'm a real estate agent in Virginia and a professional engineer. So right now we just finished up. We're looking at data that's coming out of October. Right, we're looking at past data, but we're looking at it from a perspective of a selling season and a buying season on where we're at. And there's seasonality all the time that's going through the market. So the question of the market is like an elevator going up and down, right? In a hotel. And if you're going up and prices are going up and you sell and you buy, or prices are going down and you sell and buy. But there's supply and demand and other factors that are affecting the housing market through the seasonality. So we're coming into really what I call the best part of the buying season. Nobody wants to do a real estate transaction between Thanksgiving and New Year's. Okay, this is a time to decorate your house. You don't want people looking at your house, all those types of things. So the fact that we're in this zone is great. I just helped one of our clients purchase a house for $15,000. Actually, it was more than that, underneath the listing price. So the deals are out there. We've just gotta help you find what you want to do. Okay. So with 2020, we had a weird seasonality with the trends, and then of course with 2021, the trend has been strange as well. But the one thing in common is our fall season, everything kind of tends to fall off. Right now, we're still in a seller's market. Okay, everybody knows that, and the reason is because we've had years, 13 consecutive years, where they didn't build enough houses. Because remember, in 2008, 2007 and 8, when the housing crisis, collapsed, all the builders went out of business and they stopped building, and then the economy had to recover. So there's just not enough houses for all the people that want a house right now. And you got boomers downsizing, and you got low mortgage rates, right? So we're on a decade by decade basis. We're 6 million houses short in the United States. And this problem is worldwide, so it's happening everywhere. So what do we know that's really going on? Well, we know the price increases on houses have been just ridiculous this year. I mean, people that bought houses before COVID have a huge amount of equity. Some people have actually sold and bought another house and used that equity to their advantage. So, I mean, that's a good thing. Is it going to keep up forever? No, it can't. The long-term sustainability, that orange line down here, is about 3.8%. That's what you would expect. And there's years where it goes up and down, just like the stock market. But this is really high. But the market outlook is price increases are going to continue into 2022 with a strong market. What do we know? We know rents are going up, and you're throwing money away when you pay your rent every month, and we know that when you pay a fixed mortgage rate every month, that is a way to buffer inflation because you got a fixed payment. So it's a hedge against inflation, and buying a house is the number one way to build wealth. So when we look at interest rates, this is 3 years of interest rates. We're down, like anything below 4 is just incredible. And we're down here at 3.1. Yeah, they're trickling up. Is it going to go up to 4 or 5? I don't know. But the rates are still really, really good. Okay. Now, in the news, there's usually some kind of clickbait in the news that's really designed to scare people, okay, and not really help people. And one of those is the fact that foreclosures have clicked up, or they're shooting up. Okay, well, okay, maybe they're shooting up, but relative to what? A baseline of 0. So this data is misleading. Okay, this is an article from October 14th. Okay, very misleading because there's nowhere near the foreclosures. But obviously there were some people that were getting COVID money and they weren't paying their mortgage, and now they're going to get kicked out of their house. So I mean, it's just, it again, it might be up 49%, but it's not really real data. What do we know? Well, we know that there's headlines about inflation. Okay, I mean that's real, and that's a big thing, and it is worrisome. Inflation is worrisome. So the number one thing you can do is fix as many of your household budget costs as you can, and buying a house is a great way to do that. The big news. Zillow slammed the brake on their home buying program. Now, I love Zillow's website. Okay, I like Realtor.com. I like Zillow. I mean, it's very useful. Redfin's, our website. There are a lot of great websites out there to look and shop for houses and to get the automated valuation methods, the AVMs, pricing, the Zestimates, and so forth. But Zillow is a publicly traded company. When they got the stock market behind them, they're out there buying up all these houses. And they've gotten clobbered because they thought they could buy these houses, do a little fix up, and fix and flip them. And now it's not working. I mean, that's a big deal, which means the pricing is not accelerating as much as they thought. Plus, contractors are all busy. I mean, anybody that's trying to get a contractor now knows contractors are busy, so it's hard to get work done. So if you buy a house and you need to replace the carpet in a week and turn around and flip it, it's not that easy because the contractors are busy. You really got to shop around, get a good contractor, and find somebody to do the work. Okay? So average month mortgage payments, they're trending up based on the data, and that's because the home prices have gone up, and that's something a little bit worrisome. The affordability is still good, okay? And let me just say this. Your number one metric is price per square foot. If you're looking at homes and the price per square foot is less than $150, you're doing pretty good. Anything that's $200 a square foot and over is high. And the number one way we do that is analyzing the types of houses that you're looking at, and we can do that. Now, the market is still really hot on the small houses. $200,000 to $300,000 houses are still red hot. This is your first time home buyers are moving in here. Your boomers have a big house and they want to sell it and cash out that equity. So they want to sell the $700,000 house and they want to buy a small house, a little brick rancher. So the little brick ranchers in that $300,000 price point are absolutely red hot. And it bleeds over into the $300,000 to $400,000 price per range. But I'm telling you what, in Central Virginia, this market is cold, in the $400,000 to $500,000 price range. So you can get the amount and type of house you can get here compared to here, it's tremendous. So if you've got a little brick rancher, now's still a great time to sell, and it's a great time to move up. So you could sell at $200 a square foot and buy something at $450 a square foot, right? That's selling high and buying low. Here's an example in Mechanicsville, a little 1,500 square foot single level home. It's priced at $223 a square foot. This home in Kings Charter, which is just an absolutely lovely community, I mean, just fantastic. It's down to $147. Again, less than that $150 per square foot price, right? So that's what we're talking about here. So what's our takeaways? Sellers, I'm telling my sellers, if you don't have to sell now, I wouldn't sell now. Okay, I know I'm a real estate agent and I'm great at selling houses. I've got a fixed rate package that's going to save my sellers thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, but I'm going to just tell them, look, if you want to get the most out of your house and move or do whatever you want to do, let's wait. March, April 10th, plant your corn. But really it starts January, like we saw in the graphs earlier. It really starts. But now is the time you can work on those projects. Get the bathroom remodeled, right? Get those projects done. Buyers, I'm telling all my buyers, now is the time to take the shot. If you're in the deer stand waiting for the perfect buck to walk by, now is the time to take the shot. Like I said, I just helped one of my buyers buy their first home, almost $16,000 less than the asking price. The deals are out there. They can be negotiated, okay? You're also locking in a super low mortgage rate. if the mortgage rates do click up even a quarter or half, or Lord knows they go over 4%, that's going to more than offset any price increases, even if house prices continue to rise 2, 3, 4, 5% into next year, right? So now is the time. So let's hook you up with a mortgage lender. Let's get underwritten approval so that you have maximum leverage when you go to buy a house, and we can get you into your house. So base your decisions on facts. Talk to your realtor. Let's plan your strategy and let's get it done, because this is, that's what's going on out there. And I know I've got 1,000 people on our website every day looking at houses and talking about what they want to do and hemming and hawing. And I know it's a big decision, and there's lots of things to consider and lots of misinformation out there. And that's why you said it. Let's have a meeting. Let's sit down and talk about it. We'll go over. But the more you understand what the facts are, the more comfortable you're going to be in making that big financial decision and moving forward with confidence to get it done. I hope you have a great day. I hope this information was really helpful for you. Please give us a thumbs up on this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.